Hey guys, Ross Macfarlane here. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to find your niche, your passion. I get so many people coming to me wanting to get started online and they just don't know what they're passionate about. And that's going to be such a huge factor when you want to get started with affiliate marketing or online business, because you're always going to over-index on anyone else who's just in it for all the wrong reasons, like just in it for the money. So if this is your first time on the channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel below. Hit the little bell icon because that'll notify you when I post a video each and every single week. So I've been in the online space now for a little bit over 2 years, and everyone who comes to me and they're wanting to get started online, and I'm helping them getting started in the affiliate marketing space or in the digital space, I always say to them, like, find your passions. But a lot of people, myself included, when I first got started, is we don't know what we're passionate about. It's always such a hard thing to find, is what are we passionate about? If you know, you're one of the lucky ones. But in this video, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 2 ways. One, an exercise of how you can come up with what you're passionate about and how you can find your niche and start affiliate marketing within that niche. And also what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you, at the very start right now, I'm going to show you a little technique that I've used to show that maybe, because it's like to show you how to find your niche, because you know what it's like sometimes when you're stuck in the jar, you're in the jar and you can't see the label, and all it takes is someone to come along and have a look and let you know what the label is, and it tells you. With my terrible analogy there, but maybe this little exercise will help. So when you're doing something and you want to find your passion, like say you're at your work or whatever you're doing and you want to get started in the affiliate marketing game, and say you're having a bad week. So you're having a bad week at work, everything's going wrong, you're getting stuck in the rush hour traffic, and you're hating your work, and you need 24 hours just to decompress, just to take the weekend off and just decompress, have some time to yourself. A really great way to find what you're passionate about, or to find your niche, would be, what are you gravitating towards on that weekend? Like, what books are you reading? What podcasts are you listening to? What Google searches have you been doing in the past little while? Which YouTube channels do you follow? That would be a really great way to find out your niche, because that's what you're doing in your spare time. That's what you're doing in your free time. That's something that you love to do. Something that you're not being paid for. And if you're doing something that you're not being paid for, it kind of means you really enjoy doing it. And if someone else is alongside you and they're doing it and they're doing it and they don't like it, and they're not being paid for it, they're always going to quit before you, because you enjoy doing it. So that's definitely some place to start. Now, don't get me wrong, whichever niche or niche, if you're in the US, whichever passion or niche that you pick, there's always going to be tedious tasks within that niche. Stuff that you love to do, it's not going to be 100% stuff that you love to do 100% of the time. Like, yeah, it's great being a business owner and writing your own paychecks, but 95% of the time that's great, but then doing your own taxes and stuff like that is a tedious task, for just an example. So that would be my first exercise or first technique that I would use to try and find something that you're passionate about, or your niche may be, for getting started, especially with affiliate marketing. So yeah, I hope that one helps. So the next technique that I'm going to share, it's more of an exercise. So if you have a pen and paper handy, that would be great. But if not, you can always watch this video back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on the computer here and I'm going to show you a little bit of an exercise, what you can do if you're sitting there and you're thinking, yeah, I want to get started with an online business, I want to get started with affiliate marketing, but all I keep hearing is that we have to follow what we are passionate about and this, that, and the next thing, and I don't know what I'm passionate about. Well, here's a great little way of which you can try and find what you're passionate about. Now, before I get started with this, please bear with me. I just downloaded this app this morning, so this is my more or less first time using it. So if it looks like a 3-year-old did it, then please cut me some slack, because I'm not really familiar with the interface or stuff yet, but I want you to get the concept of how you can find your niche. And before I get started, there's three main niches that have got demand within the online world. So that's health, wealth, and relationships. So those are always going to have a high demand online. Now, being an affiliate marketer, there's any niche or niche that we can pick and start to promote products on. But if they fall under any of these three categories, we know there's going to be a demand. So I might use me as a guinea pig here, just to give you the concept. But what we'll do is we'll jump into the computer and I'll show you a little exercise that you can do. But like I said, please bear with me if you think this was done by a 2-year-old. So we're in here, and first thing that I'd want you to do is I'd want you to draw a circle. Okay, now within that circle, I'd want you to write what you're credible for. What's your strengths? If you were to ask your friends and your friends were to say to you, what are you really good at? Like, what is your absolute strengths? Like, what are you really, really good at? What are you credible for? What do you know your stuff in? So your strengths, when I can spell that correctly. Your strengths. So what are you, that would be, so if you write 3 of them down, so we can get one here, one there, and one there. So for me, we'll use me as a guinea pig for an example. I would say one of my strengths now is probably confident on video. It may not seem it, you may not think that, but when I first started online, I was terrified of being on video. But the more I got on video, the more I really realised that I really like this. I really like getting on video. This is really something I like to do. So for me, I'll write that in there just to give you an example. So I'll write one of my strengths is, say, video. Okay, now after that, what I want you to do is draw another circle that overlaps that circle. Okay? May not be the best, but hopefully you get the point. And this is going to be what you're interested in. Okay? So this is going to be interested in. Alright? Now, when I say what you're interested in, what I mean by that is what do you love to talk about? If you were to go down to the pub with your friends on a Saturday night, or if someone was to hand you a microphone and say to you, Ross, go and talk about this subject for the next 20 minutes, and you'll do it, and the 20 minutes will go like that. And you won't even know where those 20 minutes went because you get so excited about it. So like it could be health and fitness, it could be stuff about the gym, it could be motivation, it could be anything like that. It could be making money online, whatever that you can talk about and just love to talk about. That would be your interests, all right? So for me, I'll just say, for example, I'll just say making money online. That's something I found out that I really, really like to do. So that's something for me, maybe different for you. For you, a strength maybe you might love the gym. You might really, really love being into the gym, and you might be interested in talking about diet and how calorie surplus and calorie deficits and stuff are all to do with diet and all these types of things. If that's what you really love to talk about, that's definitely starting to find somewhere. What could be a reason to get online, to start affiliate marketing and finding your niche. And then the last thing that I would want you to do is take another circle, hopefully this one works out, and put it over that's a really bad circle. See if we can do another one. Put it over, oh, that one's even worse. That's a bit better. Now, what this is going to be is, you'd want to know, is there a demand for it? So when I say demand, is there a demand for it? So, is there a demand? Now, when I say demand, what I mean is, does it fall under those three categories? We want ones that we know that produce money online, which is health, wealth, and relationships. And if it does, then that there is what I would focus on. Is, wonder what this does here. Let's try this. Aha! Then that there would be something in the middle that you can focus on, right in here, right in the middle, so you can take something from your strengths, something that you're credible in, something that you absolutely love to talk about, and then, is there a demand for it? Is there a demand? Is there a demand online for it? And if there is, and then that is a great way to go ahead and find your niche. That's like you can just nail in and just laser focus on that, because when the times get tough, when you get started with affiliate marketing or online business, which they will, because I love being, or want to be, a transparent, straight talking digital marketer on this channel. Now, and everybody tells you that it's sunshine and rainbows in this business, when it's not. There's a lot of tough times. But when the times get tough, and that's when it's going to be a lot easier to continue to keep doing what we are doing, because if we would do that thing for free, then it's going to be so much easier to do it, to continue to do it when we're trying to make money from it, because we'll love it. We'll love what we do. That could be a way to find our passion. So I really hope that video helped. I really hope that those two little exercises helped. Please excuse my really bad drawing. That was not done from a 2-year-old, my daughter. That was done from me. So I hope those two exercises managed to give you some value there. So now that I've shared with you 2 ways where you can go ahead and you can find your niche and get started with affiliate marketing or get started with an online business, then what to do is, if you leave me a little comment below, I promise I'll get back to you, give you my best advice if I've not covered it in this video. Hopefully it helped. And if you want to hear more from me, you can sign up to my email list in the little link in the description below. And on my email newsletter, I'm sharing all things digital marketing, all things online business, all things affiliate marketing. There's even some free video training within that email, within those emails right at the start of my email list, if you wanted to get access to them. And if you enjoyed this video and you found any value from it whatsoever, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. Really, really appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next video.